Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Snowrunner. First off, thank you for the support on the last Snowrunner video. It's doing very well, so that is cool. Also, hopefully I say your name right. 30 Take requested that I do either Season 10 or Season 12 next. And I looked on the Epic Game Store to see which seasons were which, and I think 10 is British Columbia and 12 is North Carolina. So, I'm going to start with British Columbia. I don't know that I've ever done either of these. Oh boy. Wow, there's a lot of watchtowers we're going to have to go get. And I don't know. So, I've been playing on Michigan a little bit in between episodes. Hopefully my mic is close enough. I apologize if I was kind of quiet. I just realized my mic was far away. I've been playing on Michigan a little bit, and so we have some new trucks. So I pulled I think we have all the trucks from Michigan now. So we have the Chevy Kodiak, which I've set up to be a fuel tanker mistakenly because this thing cannot handle that much weight. We have the White Western Star, which is my sort of general purpose cargo truck. I went to Tennessee and got this just because I kind of wanted to try it, and I figured Tennessee is a pretty unpopular one anyway, so I didn't figure people would complain if I didn't show much of it. To be fair, I haven't done much of it. I went and got this and some upgrades for it, and then we have a Chevy from Michigan as well. We have the International, the Pacific. This is our GMC. I've set it up to be a sort of repair truck. The Twin Steer, the Fleet Star. Honestly, I don't think I've used this thing since I got the Western Star. So it has a logging add-on on it, but I don't think I've used it at all. And then I sold the International Scout and our original Scout that we started with. Reason being, the International Scout just tips over too easily, and the original Scout we started with, while it was an alright Scout, I couldn't put I couldn't get a fuel, like a roof rack for it with more fuel until like level 15 or something. Whereas I already have the roof rack with the fuel on the Chevy, and I was starting to really have range problems with it, and I had to go get it a couple of times because I ran it out of fuel. So that's why I sold it, and then I used that to basically upgrade the Chevy so that it is now our actual Scout. This thing is actually really good on fuel, but I don't have an autonomous winch on it yet, so I am going to, well, let's start with this. We'll just deploy the Chevy here. And that watchtower looks really close, but something tells me it's going to be some big windy path up a mountain. What are our tasks here? Okay. Oop. Oh boy. Lots of stuff there. And, okay. I have to get some of this map revealed. I'm getting lost already. Okay, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drive this over here for a bit. Just out of the deployment zone. And I'm going to deploy the fuel tanker truck and refill it, and then we'll go do a bit of scouting. I have to be kind of careful which trucks I deploy for a little bit, because I'm not going to have enough money to deploy everything. But I'm going to need fuel, so. And I think this thing is still full. I filled it. It's not completely full, but it's pretty close. I filled it before I left Michigan, so. fuel tank, and then we'll fill this and its roof rack. Alright. And we'll go explore. I'm not sure what we'll get done in this episode. This episode will probably be a lot of scouting. Because I don't think I've ever been here before. I own all the DLCs, but there are several of them that I don't think I've ever played. So. Oh, okay, well we're not going this way, apparently. Concrete lab and service spare parts. And it's saying I can get them. Where is it saying oh, right, it won't show me on the map. But it's saying I can pick stuff up from over there. Try not to hit a pebble or the guardrail here and tip myself over. Oh, the other reason I swapped out the original Scout for the Chevy, the snorkel on the original Scout that I said was definitely not going to be adequate, being that it was mounted on the hood, that was also starting to become a real problem, even in Michigan, which is one of the easier areas of the game. Oh, these tires don't have much grip on tarmac. So, yeah, this is our Scout now, at least for the time being. I had considered selling it and getting what is it called? The Step, I think it is. It's the Crocodile DLC truck. And using that, because that can have a smaller version of the big fuel tanker that my proper truck has. Oh. Can we cross that? And I thought about getting one of those, because they're not super expensive, and using that as a Scout. But the only thing is, I don't know if it has an autonomous winch. And using a Scout without an autonomous winch is just asking to have to go get your Scout all the time, so... Okay, this looks crossable. I saw something in the tasks about restarting the ferry, and I'm guessing it's that ferry, which will make it so I don't have to drive through this mud. These huge tires on this pickup are not very good on roads, but are really good, actually, off-road. Get up the boat ramp here. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. Well, I can pick up something from there. Excuse me. I can pick up something from there. Oh. There's a white Western Star here. That's not mine now, is it? Oh, it just gives you another white Western Star? I mean, I have one, so I don't really need it, but I can sell it. Once I can get it across the river. Okay. Well, didn't seem like we could go to the other side, so let's try and go to this watchtower. That one up there. Just get some amount of the map revealed so that I can kind of maybe see a little bit where I'm going and what I'm doing. Oh, there's something I don't. I remember I'm stuck on the curb. I remember hating these. Is this a crafting map? Have you sent me to a crafting map? Just realized crafting on hard mode. I'm not going to do that right now, but I'll pick up all the tasks I find. I've just realized crafting on hard mode is going to be an even bigger pain because you have to pay for fuel, and the generators use fuel when you craft things. Is this one of those things where you can pick up lumber here? No. Okay. Oh, there's another one over there. I wonder if we build these. I also don't know what trucks are on this map. So we'll have to keep an eye out, other than apparently a white Western Star. But I meant sort of new trucks. This seems like the right way, yeah? Yeah, okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. What are your guys' thoughts on good scout vehicles that have, like, proper scouts that have autonomous winches? 'Cause I don't... In normal mode, I almost never used them, barring, like, the very first time I played the game initially. The only scout that I've used extensively is the Ford F-750, which is sort of a light truck more than it is a scout. And it's in that ridiculously difficult Russian region, so probably not going to have that for a while. Oh, and then there's that ridiculously stupid Russian thing that's not a truck. It's like an amphibious attack tank thing that they've put in the game and called a scout vehicle. I do know that one is really good. I did think about going to Russia and picking up the Taiga, because you can pick it up pretty easily on the very first Russian map. But I didn't know if that would just make things really easy, or if you guys would want me to do that. So give me your input down below on whether or not you think I should go pick up the Taiga. I also thought about going to Alaska and picking up the Cat, because it's just a really good, like, rescue vehicle. Okay, so we've got a bridge out. There's a logging station back there and a sawmill. Got lots of bridges that we're gonna have to build. Sorry, my voice is being all weird. There's an upgrade over there. Ooh, that road there might lead us to this tower. So let's go give that a try. And then maybe we'll see about... I'm gonna see the contract for fixing the ferry that I saw there, because that's probably the only way we're gonna get that Western Star across there, because I know I saw it had highway tires. I guess I didn't look to see if it had diff lock and all-wheel drive engage, like, installed, but to be honest, that is just gonna be a sell it for cash. In fact, what I'll probably do is sell it, deploy any vehicles left that I don't have deployed, and then depending on how much money I have left, maybe I might look into buying the crocodile off camera and see if it, or not on camera because I don't have a face cam, but you know what I mean, and see if it has an autonomous winch. The reason I like the Crocodile, or was gonna pick the Crocodile, I guess, is because it's not a vehicle that I see used, ever, really. Not a lot of people have it or use it, I don't think. And so I thought it might be interesting for people to kind of see, because I do have it, I could show off kind of how it performs and what it does and stuff like that. I should stop saying so much, I've just realized. I feel like if I don't say anything, then you guys are just watching me drive badly through the mud. Oh, that's a rickety bridge over there. These really huge tires from the Jack of all trades thing, I did it again, are really good for stability, I've noticed. I feel like if I had regular off-road tires on this thing, what is this for? Mac Defense? I'm assuming, or hoping at least, that's a truck you find here, because I know it's not a truck I have. Anyway, I feel like if I had regular off-road tires, especially in these rocks and things, I would fall over a lot more. Oh, regarding the trucks in our garage, they should all be as upgraded as I'm level 9 now. They're all upgraded, I think, as far as I can upgrade them. And I found all of the upgrade parts, I'm pretty sure, on Michigan. So, other than level requirement upgrades, they should have all of the upgrades that I have access to from Michigan. I didn't finish Michigan, by the way. There's still tons left to do there, but I don't know. I have the attention span of a squirrel, so I like to bounce around when I play this game and just kind of go to all different areas, which really, it works fine on standard difficulty, but on hard mode is going to really hurt my wallet, I've realized. Yeah, I think this road is gonna go... Oh, rocks. Anyway, I think this road is gonna go straight to that tower over there. I'm gonna stop here real quick and move the fuel from the roof rack into the tank. I didn't realize how much fuel we'd burned just getting up here. I probably could be more fuel efficient using low gears and not all-wheel drive, but I am trying to do things somewhat expediently so people aren't just watching me drive down a trail for the whole video. Wait, rocks really mess with my camera. I did not try to turn my camera straight vertical like that. It just did it when I hit those rocks. Okay, now we can kind of see what's around. A little, at least. I'll head down here, because that's down the trail anyway. Hopefully that's not where I need to be to pick up more, because I have to get service spare parts and concrete slab to clear the landslide. I hope I don't have to drive a truck all the way up this bumpy, rocky trail and around here to get one of those. The thing that it was telling me to pick up from the other side of the water over there was kind of a shop, so I'm betting that was the service parts. Yes, this mud is slightly deeper. I maybe should have aimed for the edge of the huge pond instead of right down the middle, like a toddler. The mud into rock is... I mean, the terrain change is interesting. I don't think there's any spots on Michigan where you go from kind of deep mud to rock like that. Alright, let's see what this task over here is. If you have a crane, I don't have a crane, but that rewards a lot of money and might be worth buying a crane for. Alright, well, let's stop the engine here and go to the garage, and we'll deploy the Western Star this Western Star. I probably should fix its suspension. And then, oh no, I must have refueled it before I left. I was using this truck a lot in Tennessee, that's why it was all busted, and I figured it was low on fuel, but I must have refueled it before I left Tennessee. Oh, this doesn't have a snorkel on it though, I've just remembered, of any kind. The air filter is fairly high. Let's just hope we can power through here without drowning the truck. I reckon we're going to drive all the way across here just to pick up one slot worth of cargo from the service center. So if that's the case, if it's the concrete slab, I'll probably have to drive back by myself here. But if it's service parts, I may try and... This is a really bad idea. I may try and haul the other Western Star across here. I should just open the... I should see what it takes to open the ferry, actually. When I get out of here, I'm going to do that. I'm going to see what it takes to open the ferry. Because I saw the contract open the ferry in... I don't know, one of those task lists. I still don't have a crane, so I'm still paying to load cargo. Okay. Was it? No? Consumables for the ferry. Deliver to the ferry crossing. 2 consumables. Access to gateway. Where do you get consumables? I don't know. I guess this bridge is the only way I can sort of go. Oh, there's a road here that goes somewhere. Part of me wants to go look. Oh, I'm supposed to activate this, aren't I? You know what? This is all paved. This is fully fueled, even if it doesn't have race suspension or off-road tires. If this whole path is paved, I can use this at least to scout the paved part and not really lose anything. Wonder why. I mean, I guess this is season 10, so it's been a long time since season 1 Michigan, where you get the original Western Star. I wonder why they chose to give you a second Western Star. Oh boy. No, that's not pavement. Oh, there's a pickup thing over here. Consumables. Is there a farm? Yeah, there is a farm back there. Oh, big hole. Okay, well, I can turn around. If I can find a spot to turn around and bring the proper truck, then I can open the ferry. There we go. I think I can use this person's driveway. Don't mind me, random stranger. Just turning my truck around in your driveway. So we'll go get the proper Western Star, come back here, pick up consumables and open the ferry. Then we can take this Western Star across the river and sell it. Then we'll pick up the vehicle parts and drive that back across and deliver it to try and clear the road, or the rock slide. And now I gotta figure out where to get concrete slabs. This truck, I did find out the hard way the other day. This truck, with these tires, is pretty good off-road, but driving it at high speed while on the road is bad. It doesn't like it. I rolled it several times the other day. But I do have the off-road gearbox in it now, so hopefully that will help with basically reducing its speed. Apologize if you could hear my chair squeak. Ow! Okay. People need to stop leaving crap in the middle of the road. Ooh, fuel trailer. Was this for a mission, or is it just a... it must be for a mission. I think if they're ones that you can just use, they pop up and say trailer discovered. And if not, they just don't say anything. This is bad road maintenance here. load 2 crates worth of consumables. Then we'll head back to the ferry. What did I run over? What did I hit? A twig? I feel like I turned night off for YouTube so that it wasn't dark all the time, and I feel like as a consequence of that, the game has just made it rain all the time. It's always raining. I got distracted looking for... I was looking down there. I think there's a gas station down there. I have to haul them across the water to deliver them to the ferry from the other side. I thought it would give me the change, like, select next option, and then I could just deliver them from this side. But apparently not. Oh boy, yeah, I forgot. No snorkel on this truck. What can I hook? Can I hook the winch to anything? Not really. Nothing useful. Just try and lift the front end up away from the river bottom. Please don't tip over here. There we go. Get up on these rocks. I don't know what I'm hooked to. It looks like that little teeny tiny fern over there, but it held up like a champ, so. There we go. The rest of this is actually not very hard to drive across. It's just that little bit right there at the either beginning or end, depending on how you're attacking it. I wonder if I can buy a snorkel for this, or if I'm still too low a level. Yay! The ferry is now accessible. Which means I can get this and bring it over. It costs $750? I'll do it because I'm gonna make ludicrous amounts more than that by selling this truck, so it's worth it. Alright. Retain, truck storage, sell, 48,000. That's useful. Now, let's see if I can put a snorkel on this. Nope. Rank 12. I'm 9, so 3 levels. That's not brilliant. I could buy an extended length winch. The problem is, for me, winching isn't... Distance isn't usually a problem. There are times where it helps, but usually it's power, which is why I usually go for the advanced, or the high power. Oh, what about a crane? Can you put a crane on this and a bed? You can. I do worry it will make it tippy. It's also going to make it really hard to pull a trailer, because like right now, the little tote latch thing is pretty flush with the bed. But if I add a crane, it pushes it way back, and it's gonna hit trailers and things. What other trucks? To be honest, this thing is basically pointless, but I could maybe put the heavy crane on this truck. And then I'd have a good dedicated crane vehicle. Okay, let's get this one out of the garage. Drive over here out of the little deployment zone. And then I also... Whoops. Gotta make sure to shut off the engine. I need to deploy... While we've got all this cash, I need to deploy the repair truck so that I have it out as well. This one is pretty low on fuel. Just put it over here for now. Okay, so that's basically everything we need to actually do stuff with. We might need this if we need to pull one of those super heavy trailers, but... yeah, okay. Let's put the crane on this. And yes, this crane. The really, really big one. And then... What is broken? Just body damage? I don't care about that. Okay, now we've got a big crane, if we need it. I might as well just deploy everything. We're going to be here a while, so... This garage is really cramped and cluttered. Compared to the one in Michigan, which has nice, like, parking bays for all of your vehicles. We've got the Chevy out already. So I'm going to deploy the P16. I'm going to leave the International and the Western Star in, and the Gore-by-4 I'm going to leave here as well. But we may need to pull something with a high saddle, and in my opinion, this is, at least right now, the best thing we have. It's up there, in my opinion, as one of the best high saddle vehicles, period. But Okay, and then I want to look at the crocodile. Truck store. Oh, it's a Russian truck, isn't it? So I probably can't. Is it off-road? Probably can't buy it from here anyway, because I think we're in Canada. Yeah, truck is not available in North America. Oh, I didn't know you could do this. Okay, yeah, so it doesn't have an autonomous winch. That's less brilliant, if I'm honest. I could buy this, but this thing, if I recall correctly, is really fuel thirsty, and the race suspension is in Alaska. I don't think I've ever used this truck. Do you find, if anyone knows if you find this truck in the world somewhere, let me know. I don't think I've ever used it. I don't really know what I'm looking for here, guys. Oh, at some point, I do want to, when we have more cash, I'm not going to do it now, but I do want to swap out the Kodiak for the Brigadier, which is basically the exact same truck, just with an extra axle, and I think that will help with the problem of the Kodiak basically being unable to carry that ridiculously heavy fuel tanker that I have fitted to it. Oh. Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot that I think would make good scout truck. I kind of wanted a bigger scout truck. Okay, well, let's get back to South Power Line. What? No. Why am I doing that task? Hang on. This one. Landslide on the road. Let's get back to doing this. We have a good bit of money now, though. Thanks to the just random truck right at the start. Look how far into the mud the back tires of that Kodiak have sunk. I'm not going to take the ferry with this. I don't think it's necessary. I actually might take it on the way back, because then I don't have to worry about drowning the truck. But on the way there, it seems to do okay, so... Of course, the more I use this path, the harder it's going to get to drive over, but for now it's... well, it's getting pretty bad, actually. I just really don't want to pay $750 every time I need to use the ferry. I need to go down and check if that was a fuel station too. If it was, I'm gonna top up the fuel in this thing. Man. No, I don't want it hooked to that. That's why I went into first person and tried to hook onto something else. Maybe I should get that extended length winch. Okay. We'll go down here and see if this was a fuel station. looks like yes. I'll also bumble down here and see what I have to deliver to this bridge to make it work. Little path off that way. So that must be another crossing. I'm betting it pops out somewhere over here. I really don't know where to get concrete slabs from. Maybe there's a contract. I should look at the contracts. I'll pick up the little service part and go back across and deliver it, and then I'll look at the contracts, because sometimes you have to do contracts in order to open warehouses and things too. So that might be what's going on. Yes. Oh, I almost puttered off the edge into the river there. There's a road there too that goes somewhere, and one that goes there. Okay, there are quite a lot of roads that I didn't look through thoroughly. I was trying to get some more footage of actually doing some trucking in this episode, because last episode, oh, that's a big trailer down there. Last episode was mostly just scout stuff. I was trying to not have that be the case this time, but it might end up being the case this time, because it's sort of what you have to do when you first get to a map. It's a good thing I deployed the Pacific, though, the big one down there, because that trailer is going to need it. Okay, is there a contract to open... like a warehouse or something here? Warehouse access requires metal beams, service parts, and a cargo container. And then there's some logging contracts. Deliver the wooden planks to the cargo station. Why do you need a log loader crane for wooden planks? Okay, well, Looks like some more exploration is going to be necessary here. This is some serious mud. I should have bought a little scout fuel trailer to pull along behind me. I don't have the big V8 in this. I have the second biggest motor in it for fuel efficiency reasons. Although, to be honest, I'm not 100% sure it makes a difference. It feels like it still burns fuel really quickly. And I can't get the big roof rack with the actual decent amount of extra fuel for a few more levels. I think it unlocks at level 12 too, actually, which is the same time the snorkel for that truck unlocks. Are we in... This map is in Canada, right? Yeah, British Columbia. Okay. Now, do you think I can get through here to get to that watchtower? Oh. Okay. That rock. Oh, I should just quit being impatient and go down the road a little more. And it looks like there's a way that would be easier. I can just drive up to it. Why are my headlights blue? That's weird. Okay. Looks like if I turn off here, I can climb up there. I'm gonna hit a little pebble in here and tip over probably. Nope, looks like we're gonna make it. We are getting really low on fuel though. Okay. Oh. Okay, this map is a lot bigger than I thought. And we've got another bridge out. And it still goes further this way. It's the crazy thing. Ah, my camera is all over. Ow. Well, this Chevy is gonna run out of fuel up in here. So I might as well try and run it to another watchtower before it does, and just get as much of the map visible to me as I can. And then I'll have to probably fill the 4x4 and bring it up in here and see if I can. The 4x4 is really good on fuel. Like, it's surprising. You can run it with diff lock and all-wheel drive on in low plus, and it doesn't burn but like half a gallon a minute. It's insane. And I think it carries an entire extra tank on the bigger roof rack, which I actually have unlocked. That's with the stock engine. I don't know what'll happen if you put bigger engines in it, but... all of its engines are unlocked in Russia, which I haven't gone to, so I have the stock engine. Wait, this is some mud here. This is going to be really fun trying to find routes around with my fuel truck, because this mud on this map is no joke. It's a lot deeper than it is in Michigan. I do enjoy the mud to rock to mud terrain. It's something I don't think I've seen anywhere else, except maybe Amur. But there it's like mud to snow to ice to water to rock to... That map is crazy. I think it's Amur, the really difficult one in Russia. But I don't think I've seen deep mud filled with pebbles anywhere else. Which is kind of an interesting challenge. I say pebbles, these aren't really pebbles, but... You think I can get to that one? Or, honestly, I should just try and get into there so that I can rebuild that bridge and get the fuel truck. Can I climb up here? Let me up here. Oh. No, excuse me. I sneezed. Have you guys ever sneezed while playing this game and then you, like... Because you close your eyes when you sneeze, and when you reopen them, your truck is upside down? I've done that a couple of times. You just have no idea what happened. Yeah, we're not getting up there, by the way, with 6 gallons of fuel. But I think we can make it back into here. See what this place is about. Oh. Ooh, there are like oil jacks up there on the hill. Service center for the drilling station. Mel beams cargo container. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Can I use this? Does this have fuel in it? Oh. Can I use it anyway? Ooh. Haha. We found fuel, guys. I'm gonna have to refuel that whenever the mission to use it comes around, but we can keep exploring. So, I guess we can go down here and get this one that's in the corner. And then that way we can come back by and borrow some more of their fuel and go the other direction. That was lucky. Oh. Can I activate this from this side? I don't see a trigger for it. The watchtowers on this map, I'm noticing, are all really out of the way. And wow, this is really flooded down in here. They're all really up on hills and out of the way. I don't know if... I mean, this doesn't exactly look like a pleasant drive, if I'm honest, down through here. Why have they built the oil pipe through this man's barn? I know next to nothing about oil drilling. Do they actually build sheds around their oil pipes at certain spots for some reason? This isn't as bad down in here as I was expecting. At least not so far. Broken piece of pipe over there means I'm probably going to have to haul something back through here, though, with a proper big truck. Which will probably be a huge pain. I'm hoping this is the trail that goes. It kind of looks like it goes around and to the watchtower. Why am I going this way? There's clearly... Why am I making life difficult? Just drive down the path. Okay. Well, we've revealed a pretty big chunk of the map now, at least. might call this episode here, guys, because I'm not sure how long I've been recording for. I forgot to look at the time before I started. In between episodes, I'm going to probably go get the rest of the watchtowers so I can see what's going on. And then next episode will hopefully be more about actually hauling freight. So, thank you for watching. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.